we're just starting our 5th year of starting up again. I had sold it at one time, and we went out of business. So we're really new again.
She wants this business to go. That's why she restarted it, because it didn't want to see it die.
If this business is going to continue, which I really want it to continue, it needs to be more stable in the technical world.
Back in 1983, my husband Paul and Will Steger wanted to do an expedition unsupported to the North Pole.
I really wanted to be involved, and I said, does it have to look nice? At the time I was like, just functional, who knows what I will start doing, you know. I learned a lot, and it was fun. I was into it, and once I was into it, I continued to want to learn more about it and try things, and that was really fun. This is where we do all the sewing, and this is the type of sewing we do here is really highly skilled. Everybody sews their garment from start to finish. Michelle, do you have your little card? I think it's kind of cool. When everybody finishes a garment, they put their card inside. It's really cool. Everybody is extremely skilled. And I always say they're like engineers because of what they do, and also the way we do things here, everybody participates. It's very much a family team effort here. So if it's a better way of doing something, everybody's free to just talk about it. It's not a sweatshop.
When they come up with something new, I put it together, and if the pieces don't fit, I go tell Sue, she changes it around. Okay, well then once everything is all figured out, then I'll send it on to somebody. I'll teach somebody else how to do it, and then they can teach somebody after them. And it's like, because we are hoping that eventually the younger ones will learn a lot more, you know, to catch up with us. And it's like, because we're not going to be here forever.
Very first time we make this thing, we give it to Laverne, and she figures out how to sew it. This jacket here, this is our women's wax cotton jacket. It's got like 60 pieces, 60. So it's really involved, you know. And we have ideas in our heads, what we want to do. We draw little sketches, maybe on a little piece of paper. And I gave this sketch to Sue, another pattern maker of ours. We blew it up, cut it apart, and that is this jacket. That's this jacket right here. That was our way of doing this pre-CAD. Right here, you can see all of our paper patterns. This is how we have operated for 30 years, by hand making all of our patterns, hand drawing, measuring everything, cutting. It's quite a long process. And then the cutter takes each piece and draws around it and hand cut.
And you do that with all the pieces, basically. Yeah.
We have over 130 patterns, and we make about almost 1,900 different items just because of sizes and colors. Hand cutting like this is never as efficient, because once you start stacking the layers, no matter what you do, they're going to be a little different, so your sizes will be slightly off. But with our automated cutting table, everything will be cut perfectly. Once we get everything entered into the computer system. As you start to go around a curve, then you still keep these. We are in the process of changing over from manually designing our patterns, you know, drawing them, and then hand cutting. We are transitioning into the CAD design. Then we are also getting the automated cutting table, which will greatly speed up the cutting and also will help save on fabric.
With the machine here, this is a Gerber cutter, and it pretty much is mechanized, so it cuts everything by itself. Wintergreen uses a lot of different fabrics, and every fabric has its own personality. And we've had to learn how to cut every fabric individually, and there's still some that they're tweaking. Most of the things we cut use what's called a wheel cutter. Some of it uses a knife cutter. We also have tools on there that will notch, that will drill for size, for placement on zippers, etc. And all of that we had to learn how to use and utilize.
The cutting machine has made life a lot easier because the pieces fit a lot better. They're squarer. Now that they're doing slits in some of the stuff, it's easier to put zippers in.
There's a consistency.
I guess it's finding something that you enjoy and then going for it. I was 59 when I started it up again. So I am a bit of a risk taker that way because I really enjoy this. And it feels a good thing for Ely that we're doing this. It's good to have manufacturing. People like to make things, you know, and be proud of what they're making.
We got to keep this business going. It's unique, and it's made in America. That's the big thing.